All right, here we are for the underside video of our incredible 75 Ford F-250 Highboy. Besides some previous paint work I had done a long time ago, this is just an absolutely amazing survivor. You're not going to find any rust on this thing, from the inner outer rockers to the bed to the wheel well lip, body mounts, floor pans, bed corners, underside of the hood. I mean, this truck is 100% rust free. It is just amazing. Always been in the Northwest. Hasn't been on the road a whole lot since 2003. So this is why I say the miles could be original, not rolled over, because as you're going to see down here, some of the stuff is pretty amazing, along with the interior, the body, and just a lot of the regular wearable items. But you look, behind the bumper is it's just unbelievable. It's got its regular dirt and road debris from the years. It's got some aging, stuff like that. We've done quite a bit of the mechanicals to make sure it's ready to go. We've got fuel pump, fresh oil change with Motorcraft, oil and filter, full tune-up, ignition, converted to electronic ignition, cap, rotor wires, all that stuff, fuel pump, fuel filter, fuel sending unit. Went through and checked the cab tank, and that'll be on the video when we had the exhaust done from the tailpipe. So kind of go through here, and you can just kind of see how clean it is. I mean, even, the Riding 410 gears, which is actually pretty hard to find, is really crisp and clear. All the fasteners, all the threads are in really good condition. This is, you can still see the decal in the aftermarket fuel tank. But this is kind of like one of the things, like, look at the condition of the mount, the factory bushings, how nice those are. Divorce transfer case, of course. But you look at the underside of this body, I mean, you can see still the maroon kind of like factory undercoating, or factory primer right there. I mean, this truck is, over 50 years old, and this is just not the normal stuff you see on a 50-year-old truck, especially a Highboy. Usually they're rusted out. You don't see this stuff, all this factory stuff inside the rockers. Look how clean that is. Your body mounts are just amazing. Even the body mount rubbers are not all cracked. You get a little bit of dirt on there, but there's no cracking. We did have the front driveline, because these are kind of crucial. These, with these CV axles, we had this thing fully rebuilt, all new U-joints, new U-joint bolts from Drivelines Northwest. So they got that all dialed in for us, balanced out, so it's going to be ready to go. We look inside the fenders. Again, I'm going to take you inside this rocker. You can see that factory brown primer. Just really amazing. New fuel selector. Have not ran on the rear tank. The in-cab tank's plenty for me, so we just kind of stayed on that one. But you're going to see there's no rust in the inner fender. You can see the Motorcraft oil filter and the new fuel pump. I do a full flash on the video, but you can see the oil pan, and you'll see the valve covers are a different color than the block. The block is the original dark blue. So somebody's done the oil pan and the valve cover gaskets at some time and painted them up. But even here, you still have this original protection, this little rubber protection boot. A lot of times you just don't see that stuff. People don't put that stuff back. So it's just awesome to see that original stuff. Under here, you can see there's been no collision damage. There's even still a little shine right here. Rockers not, core support's not rusted out. Most of the time you get some rust along here. You get some rust along here. It's just in really nice shape. Let's see if hopefully but I do got photos of this. It is a little dark right here. It's just tough with these bigger trucks underneath the lift. Now, I can't say enough good things about this truck. It's nicknamed Butterfinger by my kids. A little over 100 produced in this color combo. It's just an amazing truck. I live and breathe classic pickups. Love Fords. Love the 70s Fords, late 60s Fords, and all the way through the 90s. And it is just hard to find these trucks like this nowadays. You show up and you look at something that looks great, and you show up and it's just kind of a mess. And this thing is so honest, original, and true. It is just a beautiful truck. So I'm super excited for its next owner, because I do not think you're going to find a better example out there. So good luck. This is going at no reserve, and this is going to get a new owner.